Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining me here today. And, well, you're joining me in No Man's Land. Yes, indeed, Farm Sim 19. If you like what you see here today, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And, well, you could always throw a subscribe in if you haven't yet. Now, some good news. All that wonderful stuff that I dug out of the pit and dragged out to the BGA, well, they paid us for it last night. To the tune of $28,000. Yes, we cleaned up on that one pretty good. So there you are. You don't have to go and pull anything out. They pay you at midnight. Wow. Oh, yes, look. Here it is again. And it's ready to harvest. Okay, good stuff. So we've got that to do, or that we can do, I should say. It is, as I said, a brand new day. Now we've got to get our field back into shape, of course. That's not going to, Let's give you a squirt. There you go. So yeah, we definitely want to put this field in place. Now, next time around, we are going to be heading back over to Ricci's Hollow, as there is still much work for us to do there. And, man, I gotta get something to wash these things. Again, though, the idea of spending $4,600 for basically a glorified hose. I mean... There's gotta be a better way. Do you want to cut grass, or do you want to... Yeah. We can cut grass in a bit. I've got to get this field dealt with, so let's cultivate our field. I do hope everybody is doing well today. Not sure what day you'll see this, because I do have a couple episodes in advance already done up and scheduled for release. But it's absolutely gorgeous out here today on the Sunshine Coast of British Columbia, Canada. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to, after I get this all rendered up, I think I'm going to head out and... after being so thoroughly defeated at not being allowed to park down at the river where I've parked for 50 years and fished, I'm going to go for a little cruise, I think, and have a look about for some other spots. I'd be danged if I wasted $1 on a fishing license and can't catch a fish. It's, normally a freshwater fishing license is, I think, about $26 a year for a resident. It's more for non-residents, because, well, you're taking our fish back off. But, yeah, if you're a gimpy old dude like me, you can actually get a freshwater license for $1. Although, weirdly enough, that's the provincial government. Unfortunately... Now, I live nice and close to an ocean, which is an amazing source for all kinds of wondrous proteins. Well, not to mention things like seaweed and stuff as well, which, of course, isn't a protein, but is really edible and quite good for you. Although, frankly, it tastes like donkey butt, not that I've ever eaten donkey butt. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that, because that's federal, there ain't no deals. Because apparently being disabled is provincial, right? Because, well, your disability thing is, your pay and stuff is provincial, so you basically fall under their thumb. So yeah, even though I can get a freshwater license for $1, I think it's closer to, it just doesn't look like I'm getting it all, closer to like $50 for a saltwater license. Of course, big differences, too. I can pretty much guarantee that any time I drop a line in salt water, I'm going to catch something. You know, might be a rockfish, might be a little lingcod. Who knows? There's just so much down there. Heck, I've caught sea cucumbers fishing with rod and reel. Yeah. You can fish for crabs. Yeah, there's little devices called crab snares. I haven't seen them around here, but I've been looking at people using them all over the continent, but I've never seen them here. But they look like a really simple device, something you could cobble together. But yeah, basically, like I say, anytime you drop something in the water, you're going to end up with something to eat in the ocean, at least around here. And not the same to be said for lakes, mainly because they are, specially deficient compared to the ocean. We might have as many as 4 or 5 fish varieties in any given lake, but they're a little bit rare. We might have a combination of brown, speckled, and rainbow trout, or any one thereof. And then a few other smaller fish like bullheads and stuff. But limited, again. And most lakes will only contain 1 or maybe possibly 2 of the trout species. More often 1, and brown and speckled are the more common. Now, Powell Lake, which is where I went the other day and was told I couldn't be there, idiots, does contain all 3 of the trout species. And some of the biggest rainbows that have ever been caught in this area come out of that lake. Rainbow trout, do you think were salmon? But yeah, like I say, hopefully at least get out there and have a little wazoo up the roads. Now, a lot of the areas are still closed because all of the provincial and I believe possibly federal parks are closed. Just because they don't want people gathering, having picnics and stuff, right? So there is that. Now, not all of them are gated, so you can always, I suppose, use one without permission. Not that I'd do such a thing, But, yeah. This is a nice thing to get this one done. Ready for another crop. I'll decide what we're going to put in this time. We'll see. Ooh, I wonder if our tater field's gone all weedy on us. It's had 24 hours to do so. We know how that works. In this particular game, I do believe I have the weeds turned on. So. Probably be worth to take a little truck on over there. Now, when we do get back to this map, we're going to start putting down a little bit of the production stuff, hopefully, now that we're getting a little bit of money together. That was quite a nice surprise when midnight rolled by and the little red numbers with the property maintenance, etc. came up. And then, yeah. BGA sales, 28,000 blah 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 dollars. Woohoo! Yeah. So we are now cooking over 40K, and that's going to allow us indeed to start fixing up the property. Like I said, we've got some fencing to put up and some gates to put up and that sort of thing. And it's also going to allow us to put a couple of the less expensive production facilities in, so that what we do produce can be worthy, as it were. But we're almost done with this field. And seeing as we're only an hour into our day, not bad, not bad. Am I getting it all? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. I haven't decided yet what we're going to put back in here. But we'll be ready to do it. Now I am going to have to dig out the rest of the that little bit that's left in there of silage. Otherwise, it's just going to cause us issues when we go to refill it. And we're going to do that pretty quick, because that's a darn nice source of income. Indeed. Because that was a cheap little plant to put in. And that's what I want to kind of do, is find a couple more of those cheaper production things. Throw those down, and, well, if we start making the kind of coin we did last night off of them, before you know it, we'll be able to buy another block. I think it's 85K, if I remember rightly, isn't it? For a cubicle of land. Yeah, 85,000. So there you are. Every couple times. Well, no, I guess not. We'd have to... every 3 times we sell off what's in the BGA, we do well. We could buy a plot of land. And there we are. Excellent. Excellent. Excuse me. Let's get this tucked away. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. Just try it. Just try it. This tractor is so quiet. Yes, say all the words individually, they make a lot more sense compared to the other one. Alright, am I... There we go. Do you have any wires? You do. Alright, you're all plugged in. Beautiful. Do you have anything in you? Not freaking much is the answer to that. Okay. Hopefully that's somewhere close to where we want to be. Let's do this. How'd we make out? Well, I think I missed a bit at the edge, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, you might want to move there, birdies. There you are. think you want this stuff soaking in. Lovely. Ooh. We need to be doing a bit of maintenance on this tractor, man. She's apparently over 40% broken. Alright. Get a little over generous with my lines here, I'm afraid. So we'll make this one up, and then we can park this away, and maybe we'll do a little bit of reparations here. Oh, really? Okay, well, I suppose that's one way. I suppose that's one way. Alright, let's take this thing over and spend some money on it before it just bloody breaks down on me, shall we? Indeed. Alright, let's park her up at the shop. Okay. Shut it off, because we don't want to be sticking our hands in there when it's broken and running. Alright. Let's repair it. $26. Oh my god. Alright, cool. Looking good. Alright. Something looked a little off about that for a moment. Don't know what it was. It looked like one of the linkages was floating. It was just my eye was floating or something. Busy boy, you making eggs for me? You are. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Okay, where's the magic spot? Come on. I know somewhere you'll let me read this. Oh. Ooh. Okay, this one's 100% full. Oy vey. See how nice and gentle I'm handling them? Apparently my delivering scrambled eggs and glass-laced honey is not impressing people. I'm sorry. I really am. Oh. Okay. It's got a little tiny bit in it. Not much. Oh, does this field neat? Nope. Nope, it don't. Alright, let's take a waddle up and have a look at our taters. See if they've suddenly become weeds. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've still got these sticks to get rid of. Oy vey. Alright. So here's our bow. Oh my god. Oh, it's a beautiful crop. Holy. Yeah, weed 100%. You think? Oh my lord, I haven't seen that many weeds before. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I should just throw a sign up down the end of the road. Flowers you pick, $4.50 a bunch. Attract all the local yokels into spending some money. I mean, wow, you know? Ah, well. We have the technology. We can do this. Man, that's a lot of weeds. But there you go. I guess you churn up the soil and make it really desirable for plants, and you get all these little critters of opportunity like weeds. Come on, Zuni. How are you doing? Oh, you're fine. Lots of gas. You don't need maintenance yet. Alright. Let's go grab the death juice. I mean, the weed be gone. Yeah. That's why you'd better to do things from in here. Then you know if you're 20 feet away from your trailer, you know? I don't think this thing's got PTOs and things. Might have some wires. Wants to hook up. No, are you about as hooked up as you want to get? Why do I feel like you're not, you know? Let's have a look. No. You're not going to, okay. Apparently you're just going to work, are you? Alright. Let's get out there. God, the black smoke that pours out of this thing, it's almost embarrassing. Well, it is embarrassing, not almost. Good Lord. I probably just put more pollution into the air driving from there to my potato field than I do with my car driving it for 3 months. My Lord. Alright, here we go. Okay. And, well. Okay, yeah, there is something that didn't hook up. There we go. Now, oh, for a second there it showed. Come on. Oh, come on. It just doesn't want to give me the... There we go. Yes. Thank you. Now it should work. Yeah. Okay. Silly thing. Da, 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 da. Let's go drone for a moment. Alright, well, probably a good thing the field peters off on this end, because I think we were right at the ragged edge there for a moment. Alright. Die, weeds, die. Alright, this end might be a little bit awkward. I don't know that I can actually swing this thing around here. Oh. Let's see. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh. There we go. So. Actually, I guess we're alright. That's not as steep as it looks from inside the tractor. Not quite. That's a lot of weeds. Oh boy. Incredible. But we are going to get one huge muck of potatoes out of here, eh? Am I aiming for the only tree in the whole end of the field? Are we going to make it far enough? We aren't. Yeah. There we go. Heck with you, Mr. Tree. Now, try and get this thing around it. There we go. Doing brilliant. Yeah, thing's got no kind of gauge on it. We'll have to use our internal. Boop. Excellent. Okay. Now we are going to have to remember to throw one more fertilization down here, because although having this amount of weed growth shows we've got some really nice rich soil, they're also going to suck a lot of that nice rich right out of the soil. There we go. Now that they don't exist, yeah, we're going to need to come in here and fert the heck out of this puppy. Yes, we are. Alright, let's drag this home. By the time we spray all this crud on top of them, they'll be a socking mess. Oh well, I want to get it done early so that there's a good chance that all of this is going to wash out by the time we harvest. And we are putting all of that, we're going to have the steamer and washer and all of that stuff in place as well by the time we get to an actual harvest, so should do it. Da-da-da-da. Nice. Blah, blah. Alright. So, Well. Oops. Now, did everything attach? Ah, there we are. Oh, come on. There we are. Now everything's hooked up. And we are down to a very small amount. Oh boy. Okay, that was lime in that other box, and I do believe it's the only one we have. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to take a quick delivery here on some goods. Excuse me. In this case, 1 tank offert. Wow, $3,200, eh? Yikes. Oh, well. Okay. And yeah, they do charge us $80 to deliver that. But, oops. That's not really what I meant to do. So, it's worth it though. I mean, for the amount of time and everything else that it costs us to get all the way down there, it's worth it. Alright, fill her up. No? Fill her up? No. Oh, did I just buy liquid fertilizer? Oh no. Yeah. What an idiot. What are you doing? Oh. I thought that was really expensive. Oh well. I'm just not thinking today. And you're like, today? What makes today special? Yeah, nothing apparently. Okay. There we are. Look how cooperative it is when you just buy the right stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's the unfortunate thing. It's not like you can sell that stuff, right? At least I don't think you can. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's that lime. Never mind. We've already looked at that. It's just a box of lime. No, that's just scenery. Okay. I'd say I can't believe I did that, but you know what? Sure I can. Sure I can. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Make sure it works. It does. Alright. Do your thing. Oh my. I think it's a bit over generous with the spread there, aren't I? Wow. Boom. Yeah, not that it's really easy to tell what's going on because that layer of herbicide already darkened the ground. Well, hopefully we're doing a fairly good job. I see it's also really quickly getting toward the end of the episode here. We're about 35 minutes in. So, as I said, we're going to go back to the hollow for next episode. Make sure that nothing there has gotten out of hand in our absence, of course. and get it going. So far, we're just we're basically just lawn maintenance, because all we've been doing so far is cutting grass and getting rid of it. So we're gonna have to take that up to the next stage. But I'm gonna finish this off, and I think what we'll do is we'll call her here, guys. Whoops. For some reason, I misfired when I pressed the button. There we go. There we go. So yeah, do hope everyone enjoyed the episode, that you had yourselves a wonderful weekend, etc. And remember, please hit that like button on the way out. It does really help the channel. A real special shout out to all of my Patreon subscribers. Wow, you guys are outstanding. Till next time, though, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. Alright, just get that little bit at the other end, and she's good.